Welcome back to PH.d TV, and today we'll be going over the best abdominal exercises you can do at the gym. So first and foremost, I'm gonna keep this very simple and very generic. When it comes down to abs, you don't just got the front 6-pack, 8-pack, however you want to put it, in the front, you also have your obliques. And with each of these exercises I'm about to list, these will be options and variations you can do in order to work them jointly, together, separately, at all, in a successful manner and way. So number one, we have decline sit-ups. And to me, I've always had the most success with these because all you do is just sit down on a decline press bench and you lean back and you do sit-ups. It's pretty straightforward. Thankfully, most of these exercises are pretty straightforward in terms of what they're called. And in this, you'll be getting a max stretch, a max contraction, and you'll also be getting a great range of motion, your spine to naturally form in the terms of a curl. Because when you do a crunch, that's very hard on your spine. It's not meant to curve like that with that much pressure on the spine itself. Whereas in this case, with the decline sit-up, you'll be putting most of your force on your buttocks and your ankles that are holding you, while your spine has a free range of motion to really put contraction on those abdominals without forcing them to, and with a lot less cause for injury. So to me, this is basically a much more distinct, useful, and also a very proven way to make your abdominals show, grow, and gain a lot of strength in the process. Moving on is a variation using the decline press called the Russian twist. Now, you don't have to use a decline. You can use the floor for this, but for this example, I'm gonna use the decline because I've always found the most success using the decline while doing the Russian twist. You basically sit back on the decline bench as you would with its decline sit-up. You have a dumbbell or you have a plate you would put on a barbell, and you lean back with that weight and you just begin twisting back and forth, putting stress, yes, on your abdominals. In fact, this is going to be almost treating them like a backwards plank, but your obliques will be getting the workout this time predominantly over your abdominals. They will be working together jointly in this situation. And as you lean back, going back and forth with your reps using the Russian twist method, your abdominals will be in a constant state of stress, creating a great way to form muscles, overall strength, as well as just building an incredible core that will withstand a lot of other things in the future. Not to say we're in an action movie, but goodness, do we not want to look like we are in one. And next is my personal favorite, and that's the cable crunch. To me, I do feel as if this is the time that you can really put a lot of weight in on your abs without too much of a cause for injury to be present. You basically go to a cable machine, grab two handles, individual, or you get one that has both attachments attached on it in one go, getting down on both knees, grabbing the attachments, setting your weight, and just bending over, really being sure to contract your muscles. And in this, you can go as heavy as you want because it is a cable. If anything happens, you can just let go and the weights will go. I never encourage you to slam your weights, but in the instance that you may feel like you're in an injury or you're about to have one, I feel like you get a free pass. So with this, you are able to go heavy while also being in a safe place to just let go. But if you're able to hold on to this is a great way to build overall core strength, maybe even a little bit of mass to your abdominals, but keeping them under a constant stress. And this one's a tried and true exercise, and that will be the hanging leg raise. And hanging leg raises, this is as it sounds. You hang from a bar or pull-up machine, whatever you want to hang from, and you lift your legs up in order to give your lower abdominals a max contraction, as well as creating a great stability and great core building exercise for the upper parts of your abdominals. There's even variations that do not involve hanging from a bar necessarily as well. There are variations in which you can go to a little machine where you can prop yourself up on an elbow and lift your legs from there, which for some people they may prefer that, but in my opinion, I feel as if you want to build a core, not build your abs, but if you want to build a good solid core, hanging leg raises will encourage the core to stabilize itself versus a machine doing it for you. But that's my opinion. You do what you have to do to take care of yourself. In the end scheme of things, you do you. And this next one's gonna be kind of a twofer, kind of like exercise A, exercise B of the same concept of the thing. First part is going to be cable twists. Basically, when you get a cable with an attachment and you put it around stomach level and you just twist, and you allow your torso to twist and not much else of your body, keeping your feet firmly planted. This will work your obliques as well as giving a good quality stretch, as well as a workout for your abdominals as well. And the other exercise is going to be cable wood choppers. And in doing these cable wood choppers, it's the same principle idea of the exercise, except you're reaching for the cable up high and you pull them down, almost trying to touch your knee with this high cable. In this, you're going to be giving it to a degree an diagonal type crunch from your obliques through your abdominals into your lower oblique on the other side. And of course, that's what it feels like to me. I'm by no means a physical trainer. I am not a doctor. I'm just someone who works out, loves to work out, and have done multiple exercises for different muscle groups, knows what works and knows what it feels like. But to me, this feels like a diagonal crunch for your abdominals, which is a great way to shock the muscle into growing, because as we all know, shocking the muscles is how our muscles grow. Our muscles do develop a muscle memory, so when we shock them, that is typically when they learn to grow. Adapt and overcome, name of the game. And that's my list. Now, of course, there are several other abdominal exercises, but those are the ones, to me, in my opinion, are the ones that almost always work for most people, including myself, who has done each and one of these exercises. And as I said, that's my list. If you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe down low. If you feel like this might help other people, please share the video. And if you thought this was a useful video, please look at my other videos as well on fitness and exercises that range on all the other body parts. And I'll see you next time.